we're going to talk about today is how we get ready to field the ball in the infield. This is true for all the positions across the infield. There's two basic ways to be quote-unquote baseball ready, in my mind. The first is to have your glove out, open, ready to go in an athletic position in a step-step format. That's pre-pitch. A lot of people were taught to do it that way. That's why I was taught to do it. Some people more recently are teaching me a little bit more athletic stance with your hands out to the side. It's a little bit more comfortable. Your glove's still open. You're still able to make a play. You're still able to get step-step. Those are kind of the two different basic ways that we're going to approach the baseball. So we're going to be, just to recap a little bit, we're going to be here in a step-step format, or we're going to be off to the side, with our hands offside a little bit in a step-step format. Both ways are acceptable. Both ways you're able to approach the ball the way you want to approach it and make a play on the baseball. So that aside, the very first thing we're going to do in our still ball series is approach the ball just directly in front of us. We're going to work on our path to the ball, being under control, breaking down, and some of the mechanics that we do when we get to the ball. We're not going to play through the ball. We're not going to pick it up. It's going to look a little bit something like this. We're going to be baseball ready again. Again, I prefer like this, the way I was taught. If you like it better over here, that's okay too. But here, we're going to go step, step. Ball's hit. We're going to take our first step. We're going to pause initially just to get the fundamentals down, and then get a little C to the ball. Break down, step, step. My chest is flat to the ball. My butt is down. The ball comes up, bounce. It's going to fall right in front of me. The ball's outside of the bill of my hat, so we're fielding the ball out in front. We want to make sure we don't get a tendency to get off to the side of it a little bit, because if the ball comes up into us, it could go this way, or this side either, obviously. We can bounce up here and go this way. Another thing we want to make sure we're doing is our feet have to be staggered a little bit. First base is over here, so our left foot's going to be just a little bit in front of the right foot in a staggered approach. So we're here with our bottom down, ball's out in front of our hat, chest up, and we're going to be in a staggered approach, ready to make a play over towards first base. So just to do that one more time to recap on what that looks like in a drill. We're here, step, step, we're ready to make a play. Here, getting the ball, break down, boom, boom. My feet are staggered, my chest is up, the ball's out in front, I can make a play. So that's the very first step in the still ball series. The next ball we're going to talk about in our still ball series is the ball that's into our right. When we work on the ball that's to our right, and then in the next clip on the one that's into our left, our goal is to be able to give you the tools to be able to make every single play that's routine all the time. The plays that are outside of these levels on both left and right side is going to be the athlete making a play. We're going to give you tools to help you do that a little bit better. But these plays right here, we're working on our basic fundamentals, our hip turn, our path to the ball, so that we can make sure we make these plays all the time. So some of the things that we do in this drill is a little bit exaggerated, just to make sure we have those that muscle memory down, so that when we get to a ball that's hit 5, 6 feet left or right of us, we can make the play with momentum towards first base. It saves our arm, because we're able to gather momentum behind the ball and make a good play to first base. So how that works is the ball's going to be 6, 7 feet off to the right of me. I'm going to be baseball ready again. In my case, again, gloves out in front. You can be here as well. Glove out in front. First step is going to be with your right foot at a 45-degree angle, opening it up your hips. And then while your glove's open the whole time, you're going to get about a 5-foot drop. You're going to come around, and you're going to be in that same position we talked about in the first drill. Chest straight to the ball, so it falls right in front of us. Butt down, ball's out in front of the bill of our cap staggered approach. So just to recap on that, our glove's going to be open the whole time we go to get a ball. That's true for any drill, anytime. Our glove is always open. We never want to see the back of the drill, or back of the glove. So we're here, baseball ready, ball's hit to our right, step, get around it, plant, and we're making a play. First base is over here, staggered, ball's out in front, butt's down, chest up. We're making a play. We're fundamentally sound. We're able to make that play. It works the same exact way towards the left. We are doing the same footwork. We're just opening it up the other way. So again, we're baseball ready. Here. Boom. Back. My gloves open the whole time. Hand out in front, step, step. I've got my momentum going towards first base. I've got my body behind it, saves my arm. Make sure we make a nice accurate throw. One more time going to the left. We're here, baseball ready. Boom, I open it up, I get all the way around the ball. Boom, boom. Ready to go.